welcome back to number one top for Wayfinder information, gameplay, how-to, and everything in between. And today we are here to talk about something that is extremely good news, since we did cover the mid-season expansion coming with the Call of the Void, and now we know what exactly coming in from the patches to the content, as well as of course a brand new dev stream happening today at the time of the video. So with that, let's go ahead, let's jump into this and break down everything that is happening right now inside of Wayfinder. So to start off here, we did get this announcement coming from Reddit, as well as the official Wayfinder Discord channel as well. And of course, this announcement is of course not only the release date for the mid-season update with Call of the Void, but also a date for a live stream that Play Wayfinder are going to be doing over on the Twitch channel, which is called just Play Wayfinder. And of course, that will be covering this update, and you can watch this event over on the Twitch channel starting at 2 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Eastern, or noon Pacific here. But with that all being said, let's go ahead and jump into what actually going to be coming in this update, as well as a release date. So let's start off here with the biggest bit of this, which is of course this patch, which is 1.6.0 will be going live today at noon. So that will be going live at the time of the live stream, about 2 hours beforehand. So we will see if that live stream going to have some extra announcement, or that you're going to be more playing with the community and answering questions. We will have to wait and see. But nonetheless, the patch will be going live today. And of course, a lot of that we have covered in a previous video here on YouTube. I will have it linked above if you want to jump into the exact detail of everything that is happening here. But the main thing of interest is, of course, we got the event quest that is happening with you taking on whips that you're going to find out in the open area, as well as the introduction of 2 new quests that will take us to get our hands on a brand new weapon, which we can go ahead and see here as a 2-handed mace weapon, as well as not only that, but also a brand new hunt against the mecha robot as well. And by taking a part in it, you can get the weapon as well. So we know about all that, so hopefully this is going to be fun. But from there, we are going to be getting a whole bunch of bug fixes as well. So let's go ahead and start off here with, of course, the big fire monster that some of you might have seen out in the open world here by the name of Maconn. I probably just butchered that name, but nonetheless, this boss fight originally took 4 hours to actually get them to spawn. That have been cut down to 2 hours. Just keep in mind, with that being said, any date here, just know that quest requirement and whatnot might be adjusted in the future. So we might see that change down to 30 minutes an hour, maybe up, maybe down. Who knows? But for the time being, that monster will go ahead and spawn in the open area every 2 hours. And from there, we move into a patch that I'm super happy with, because I originally thought we fixed it, and then it kind of came back into play, which as a silo main is kind of irritating. But nonetheless, we are finally going to be getting another bug fix with a rank 3 fireball causing server crashes. I ran into it a few times myself. Like I said, I thought they fixed it, and then I started seeing it in other places. You know, the whole thing, moving target here. But if you're a silo player and you've been running into that problem, and that is getting fixed today. But our next fix here is a core an issue that was causing a Wayfinder, once again, probably butchered that, instantly killed in certain parts of the area and arena. That it being fixed, as well as fixing an issue here that is involving player being kicked by eluding a gold pile. So if you've been doing greed and you've been getting kicked from the game, that it being fixed as well. Right along with a bug that was happening if you was going into a certain lock zone or certain area and your equipment just randomly changing you, that is also being fixed. So hopefully if you had that bug, you will be good on that now, as well as manually porks are being deactivated after traveling, as well as of course a issue with heroic Kairos arcane for staying on an enemy indefinitely. That is being fixed as well, right along with another issue that coming from Cairo arcane for VFX will not apply to all enemies hit by the ability, as well as a issue where some weapon could continue to generate resources during the active ability. So as you can see, we're getting a lot of buffs and debuffs here, as well as the issue where player could loot a drill fuel too early and get stuck in a activation unit event, so no longer gonna be stuck there, as well as lowering hobgoblin outgoing damage will also be fixed, as well as lower the potency of unfiltered dragon can blood consumable, and also the toxic imbuement DOT being permanently stacked on the player event after death is also been fixed, right along with the toxic imbuement DOT can no longer appear its invincibilities, and player can no longer avoid commander equipped in-way fate damage by standing in a corner of the arena. I have a feeling I know what this is referring to, since I know if you stand right up against the gate where you enter from, you pretty much immortal. You can't be hit by anything, but you have to pop out, hit the commander, and then pop back in. And it was a way to cheese it, so I'm pretty sure that is being fixed. I'm like 90% sure that's what they are talking about, as well adding a warning implicator to the commander equipped blade geyser as well fixing the issue with silo clone rank 2 upgrade not working with a wound cannon, and silo strategic char affiliate pork should now increase ultimate charge gain, as well as the force should now teleport more often as intended here. So in return, it's safe to say the fort might actually become a harder fight now, as well a critical for a mastery should now properly increase crit chances as well, and fix the issue with Nightmare bullying and not returning to the same area, which I went into this a lot while trying to farm up this soul stuff. It was the issue where we randomly go underground and then not come back for a minute or two, so thank goodness that is getting fixed. As well, it fit multiple issue where imbuement effect would not reset after a hunt wipe, and we also have a fixed issue where the player would get stuck in a blocking state with a two-handed weapon. I wonder there's also gonna maybe, and now hopefully with them fixing this, hopefully we will get the weapon bug also fixed. Well, sometimes when you look down the sight and come out of it, you can kind of just get stuck and you have to go back in the sight to fix it. So let's see if they fix that. But not only the two-handed weapon stuff, as well a trick door event should now deplete the intended amount of keys. I don't know exactly what that means beyond, is it going to take more key to actually get the rewards, or maybe less? I'm not 100% sure on that one, but nonetheless, trick door event will be changing. Wow, it was assuming more keys and I wasn't aware of it. As well as the Groom Watt debuff should no longer persist indefinitely. So if you were feeling that is getting fit, as well as the Harvest Moon Light and Shadow ability should now properly have a dagger of protection as well. Right along with fixing issue with epithets. I think once again probably butchering that. Arcane Harvester getting cancelled by Wayfinder ability, as well as the Ninth Heron Vacuum attack should no longer launch the player in an unintended direction. So if you went flying, that should be fixed now. As well as fix the issue well, the visuals of a debuff will apply to the player if hit during a invincibility window as well. And then we of course got a couple other little thing added here right along with it, as well as a fix some unintended interaction between the Shadow Fawn and the Corporal Mutator in the Grand Deceivable Marsh Hunt. So whatever that translate to it being fixed, as well a player should now be able to break the egg fawn by False Hunter and Webbington Woods. And we moved the larger bomb outcome from the treasure hunt mounds in Highland, as well as Titan Bane. Molten Queeb should no longer be interrupted after jumping or dodging. Trickle bombs from Chesed will now show a ground warning before exploding, as well as fix an issue of a Windgrave melee combo with a two-handed weapon would start over after using White Strike, as well as Trickle Chesed event will no longer spawn other Trickle game, including a new one will spawn instead in any biome. So this should be interesting to actually see what's going to come of this, since I know the chess event I'm kind of okay with. The random chance of hitting like a line, that one I'm a little so-so on, but we will see what come of the brand new Trickle event. Right along with a Silo Rank 2 Ore Bomb should now function correctly and fix an issue causing a soulbound chat to be awarded only one Gloomstone shard, so that is fantastic. As well, fix a level issue causing some loot from machine event in the mine to land in unreachable spaces. And then we got a few little adjustment to some quests here, which is of course adjusting the Tangle Web quest to credit the player outside the immediate range where the crystal is destroyed, and we do the object required to 1, so that question got a lot better and a lot easier, as well as updated a project Wayfinder to count Goblin Israelite for the objective, as well as Love After Gloomfall should now display a hub marker in the quest location. So if you were running into any issue with them quests, there you go, they have been officially adjusted. As well as some inventory adjustment here with a core fixing an issue where player couldn't equip a Wayfinder or weapon with identical Rush Echo equip on other setup, as well as Rush Echo should now decrease in cost when empowered by Echo Fusion. Fix an issue icon for a Wayfinder will incorrectly when opening the character menu. Fix the issue sometime the cost reduction for equipping Echo is in a matching slot would not apply. That I know what I wasn't aware of, but I'm happy that got fixed. As well as issue the basic housing item set was granting the input item, and fix a visual bug causing affiliate porks to unlock at level 4 and 14 instead of 5 and 15. And from there, let's get into some miscellaneous update, and the fourth one is a big one, especially for me, which is a last map making option for Lost Zone and Hunt on and off will now be remembered. So if you want to do solo before, anytime you did a new hunt, you have to turn it off, or hope you remember to turn it off. Now it will actually remember. So just know if you are doing solo and you want to do co-op, make sure you turn it on, and vice versa. So this is a great fix for me specifically, as well as a fix a frequently VFX from a Titan Bane and Radiant Dawn weapon in the Gloomfield UI menu. So good on that. Hopefully that will fix some of you who might have been affected by that, as well as adjusted hotel position for some rifle skins to be better positioned on the Wayfinder. So hopefully that's going to fix some of the equipping that I know can happen, as well as fix the issue where the mouse cursor would appear during a low screen, so that for all you PC player, as well as fix the issue a party chat was not available for all party members, and a issue of, well, achievements would unlock without meeting the requirement. Hopefully that mean that will also fix a bug that I know I have had. Well, I have some achievements, especially on PS4 and PS5, since I'm on PS5, that will not pop any if I haven't hit that requirement. So hopefully that will fix that as well. But outside of that, we also getting a fix an issue causing a trophy to not unlock after meeting the... Okay, if I just kept weeding, that would answer my question, because like I said, I got so many achievements that I know I should have. As well, fix the issue where keyboard icon won't display in the duplicate binding warnings, and a issue causing character model to become invisible, or also, as I like to think of it, stick figures, since that is a thing that happens a lot, as well as a fix Pyro Webinar Persona Shop preview, as well as the reward tower now will display your current battle pass level in the reward tower, which that is good. Hopefully that means if we own the final, or I shouldn't say final, but if we own, like, say for 3, 4, 5, hopefully we don't start at 1, we get back up to it. I'm still hoping we get a menu readjustment now to make it easier to go between the 4s without having to grow up all the faces to get to net 4. Also, the hitbox on the button to go to net 4, I know it also iffy. So hopefully that get fit with this as well, or in the future. As well as a lock-on incorrectly should now appear on all hunt bosses, so yay on that one. And then we got some known issues, so to keep in mind, and these will probably be patched in the near future, but this is a little note of they are aware of it, which is of course some quartet may reference to a blood ball, once again probably butcher that, as a drill machine or drill bug. And also at the time of the waypoint marker for Call of the Void can be stuck on the screen. So this is something we need to keep in mind as we are leading into the mid-season patch. So just a heads up, they know about that. That will probably be hot fixed over the next day or two, I imagine. And there we have it. That is everything coming in 0.1.60 patch for Wayfinder. And once again, it will be available today at noon Central. And once again, the dev stream will be happening over on Play Wayfinder over on Twitch, once again starting at 2 p.m. Central. And once again, if I'm awake, we will be covering it. Once again, my sleep schedule is a little messed up, so hoping I'm awake, and if so, I will be live with it here on YouTube as well as over on twitch.tv/Maconn. So come on by, say hi, and let's get excited. Also, I will be playing Wayfinder later tonight as soon as I wake up from my insomnia problem we having. And we will be checking out the patch as well here on YouTube and over on twitch.tv/Maconn. So once again, link in the description. Come over, say hi. Also, I want to give a giant thank you to everybody who is supporting us over on Twitch through subs, patreon.com/Maconn, as well as everybody who is hitting that wonderful join button here on YouTube. Thank you, my dudes. And with that, I'm gonna go ahead and do it for me for the time being. But I will see you in the comments.